Welcome back to Commit to the Bed. I'm Kate Spencer.
I'm Petra Bab, and good morning to all of you listening in the morning, and good night to all of you listening at night. And for those listening in the afternoon, are you okay?
What are you doing?
An afternoon podcast listen? Is work slow today? How's that going?
Blink twice if you're okay. Um, I'm wearing my pajamas and so is Petra. So we're having a little bit of a pajama party.
Yes, that was unplanned, but also because it is so early, and by so early, I mean it's only 10 o'clock, and that is very early for me.
For a Saturday morning, and it takes so long to set all this shit up.
hmm
It's early.
Yeah.
So
And this is
everyone
real.
everyone feel bad for us.
Yes, this is really, really cutting into my Saturday morning cartoon time, which I know you all do. And by cartoon time, I mean just rotting away in bed and watching TikToks. That's the new cartoon, you know?
I literally deleted TikTok from my phone yesterday because I was like, what am I watching? Like, genuinely, what am I watching? Like, what is going on? You know, those clips where it's like a podcast on the left and like
Mhm.
on the right, it's like a video game.
Yeah, yeah. Like
And I was
Subway
like,
Surfers. Yeah.
I was like, I'm rotting away here. So I deleted it. And then I
I,
watched like 10 episodes of Girls yesterday. So I don't know.
you know what? That's why I should stop with TikTok so that I can finally catch up on girls and we can finally talk about it.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Uh,
No, it's okay. It's okay.
The ones that really get me on TikTok are like the Reddit stories, and it's like an AI
Oh
voice
yeah.
speaking, but then it's like a
Hmm.
Minecraft parkour video, and I'm like, one time I had to put my phone down and I almost threw up because I was getting so motion sick, and I was like, Peter, you have a problem.
And then you
Peter,
pick
what
it
is
right back up and you keep scrolling.
and I'm like, but I gotta know what happens to his ex-wife. Did she leave him?
I have like the screen limit on for TikTok for an
Smart.
hour.
Mhm.
Never have I ever. It's just like a little, it's like an ad blocker at this point. Like it comes up and I'm like 15 more minutes. It comes up and I'm like 15 more minutes. It comes up. It's like, I just like hit it the whole day. And I will like hit the hour mark before 11 a.m. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm the same way. Do you
Good
want to know
law.
something so funny? My sorry that we keep talking about our ex-boyfriends, but it's funny. It's funny. I'm sorry. It is funny. Um my ex-boyfriend, like, it was a total gym bro kind of guy. He would go to the gym so often and like very
Wait,
regimented
which
schedule.
one?
Sorry.
Bleep.
I bleep that name. he he would go to the gym so often, and he wanted me to go to the gym with him, and he would like tiptoe around it because he didn't want to like say I was fat, but like obviously that's probably why he wanted me to go. But he was like, it's so good for your mental health, it's like the same as taking antidepressants, blah blah blah. And I'm
I
like,
would
dude,
bite him.
I know. I was like, dude, I do not want to go to the gym. You couldn't pay me to go to the gym. Guess where the first place we saw each other after our breakup was? The literal gym that he had been begging me to go to for so
Hey,
long.
King.
I'm like, hi. He's like, okay, so
You're
I'm
like,
like,
we're running into you here.
he's like 3 years of my life begging you to go to the gym. The moment we break up, you get a gym membership at the same gym that I go to. And it looked so bad, but like I swear to God, my little sister was the one that like made me sign up for a gym membership because I was so depressed. And she was like, literally, if you don't get out of the house, like we're gonna like call like services on you. So she's like,
Services.
serve, you know, the
The
services.
the services they call.
The services they call when you're rotting
Yes.
away in your bed and super depressed after a breakup. There's who are
The
you gonna
services
call?
were me.
Who are you gonna call? Kate Spencer. And now even better, the icing on all of the cake, I literally work for a gym now.
You break up with him and you're like, I don't know, I just like really found myself at the gym. He's like, I've been telling you that. You're like, no, I don't remember that. I wish you had told me about the gym.
I was like, it's really good for your mental health and like your body and your mind.
It's the same as taking SSRIs. I would bite him.
Oh my god, he was, I'm sure, fuming inside, but sorry to that man. Anyways, that was my silly little antidote today. Do you have anything to
No,
share?
I learned. Of course I have shit to share. God, I we could talk all day. Last night, I'm sitting on my couch. I'm being such a cute little wholesome girl. I'm wearing
Mm,
these pants from Anthropologie. They are pajama lounge pants.
mm.
And I like shift on the couch. I'm coloring in my coloring book. It's my favorite thing to do. Don't laugh at me.
I'm sorry. That's so cute. It's so wholesome.
I can't sit still while I watch TV, so I have to do something. So I
Mhm,
like color.
mhm.
Anyway, and I really quick just like pass my hand over my body.
Where's
Whatever.
this going? Should we save this for the OnlyFans? Like, where are we going with
So
this
that
one?
I pass my hand from collarbone to tailbone.
I'm
I
like,
don't know
I'm like,
why
how
I
is
think that would be
one
hot.
foot?
I'm like, so I'm also double jointed in my shoulder to be able to do that. Anyway, my pants ripped. I was like,
No.
God damn, another pair of pants ripped.
Oh
Like,
my
and I'm not
god.
talking just like a little, like, oop, like you can like rock with it because they're pajama pants. Like the entire ass, like from the like top, like waistband, like through the saddle, like ripped open. And
It's
I was
now
like
like it.
sitting there and I was like, wait, did I just feel like skin? And then I was like, oh, that's like my entire ass out. I'm just like raw dogging my couch right now. I was like, fuck. So I had to literally throw my pajama pants away and put on a new pair of pants.
Oh,
Speaking of the pajama episode,
seriously.
goddamn.
That is the worst. I'm so sorry. But also, you
I
should have just kept.
know. Well,
You
just because we
sh-
had that last episode about me ripping my
Mhm.
pants.
You should have just kept them. Like, great, easy access. Number one for bathrooms and other fun activities. You
So
know.
true. Like colonoscopies. Those are my new colonoscopy pants.
You're walking throughout New York, just full
I'm like
frontal.
headed to an appointment. My gynecologist pants.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like undressed from the waist down. I'm like, I actually have a special surprise. These pants are staying on. Yeah.
You're like,
Okay.
my legs get cold, but I still want to go through with the surgery. Oh my god, that's so
The first
funny.
merch we ever release is just ripped pants. Because that's my
Uh,
whole brand.
yeah.
We talk about our ex-boyfriends so often, Petra. I'm actually gagged
But it's not.
thinking about how often we talk about them. Anyway, back to my ex-boyfriend from college. He has his own like segment now. He has his own theme song. Anyway, back to him.
It's reparations for like the trauma that he dumped onto you and gave you just in general. You have to talk about it or else you'll die.
Yeah, this is therapy. Okay. We were all like mutual friends. Like, obviously, when you date someone, you have a lot of friends in common, whatever. We go to a St. Patrick's Day party, okay? And though that whole guy group is there. And basically, instantly, the second after we broke up, he had a new girlfriend, okay?
Mhm.
And
There might have been a little overlap.
some might call it cheating.
He called it just making room for the next one.
I don't know if this can make the podcast, but it is funny. We'll decide later.
Yeah.
We go to this party and we are intoxicated, to
Mhm.
say the least. And I'm with our dear friend. We'll call her M, just to give her some animosity here. And she's
Animosity.
like,
You mean anonymity?
what is animosity?
That's like anger. Like to give her something to be angry about.
I just like put in random words. I'm like, to give her the dexterity she probably wants. We
Okay.
okay.
Oh,
We are at this party. We're intoxicated. He's there with her. I walk up to him and I'm like, hi, good to see you. And that was the last time I ever spoke to him. It's been like 9 years now, 8 years, 7 years. I don't know, whenever we graduated college. And that's the last time I ever saw him. So I said hi. I was very cordial. My dear friend was like, like, I will not go down without a fight. Like, I will not be pleasant to this motherfucker. And I'm like, okay. She goes up to him and she's like, hi. And he's like, hey. She turns to his then girlfriend and was like, we're all in normal clothes. We're all famously in Boulder, Colorado clothing, St. Patrick's Day, green clothes. And she turns to this girl and she's like, hi, my name's Em. What's your name? And they like talk. And she just goes, drunk as a skunk, goes, I love your jammies.
She's like in jeans and a t-shirt.
And she was like, what? And she goes, really cute jams. And she was like, huh? And she was like, super cute. And then just like walks away. I dead ass still to this day remember what she's wearing. I don't remember what I ate yesterday, but I still know what she was wearing that day.
And
anyway,
it was not jams.
It was not jams. But
what a funny bit if you like really don't like somebody coming up to them and being like, oh my god,
really cute pajamas.
I so brave of you to wear pajamas out. That's like so cool.
Our bits this week are current faves. Honestly, I'll open up to the viewers here. When I look at my bits, I'm like, it is so hard to come up with a theme. Good Christ. Mm-hmm. So today we're just doing our current faves, okay? Mm-hmm. And get with it, okay? They're just the bits that I like. I'm going to go first because the past 3 podcasts, Petra went first because she's a hog. And she's also a narcissist. And she fake laughs at everything. Look at her fake laughing right now.
I feel like I'm naked right now. Sorry, everyone.
I wish you were.
I'm like,
I'm slowly unbutton your blouse. Your sleeping blazer.
My jams. Yeah.
Your pajamas. Okay. Big time bits that I like to do that I famously do all the time, actually. Very famously. Mm-hmm. I'm famous. When someone's like, wait, can I like say something? Or when someone's like, I'm gonna be 5 minutes late, or like, is it okay if I come later, or like whatever, I'll allow it. That's just like my little line.
Mm-hmm. I'll allow it.
Can I say something bad? You know what? I'll allow it. Okay.
I'll allow it.
Proceed.
Proceed.
Like as if I was in charge. So yeah. I'm like, yeah, so
you're the boss.
I'm the boss. So like I say what goes, which is funny because it always throws people off because people always want to be like, can I say something mean? And everyone's like, yes. But if you're like, yeah, you know what? I'll allow it this time. Go ahead, just this time.
Just this
They're
once.
Like, oh. And you know what? That's the whole thing about comedy. You're supposed to catch people off guard.
Keep them on the toes. Yes, and
toes. Tell them. I'll allow it. And sometimes you can say, not this time.
You go, I'll allow it, but let's not make a habit of this, okay? Oh, I love that. That's so good.
Wait, that's literally another one of my bits. When someone's like, oh, I think I've done this bit on the pod already. That's like one of my favorite bits to do. I might have already done this. Like when someone like bumps into, we've already done this when someone bumps into me and they're like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, don't let it happen again. Or like, yes. No worries. Just don't do it again. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah.
Bit.
Partners really well with I'll allow it. So those can be used as a duo, as a partnership. Ooh. Comedy comes in 3s. So I'll tell you when I come up with the 3rd. Okay, the next one, and I've been doing this for a million billion years, but when someone's like, I gotta come up with examples before I get on the pod. Good Christ, this is like improv. I'm like, okay, premise is, characters are, God, it is so early to be doing this. Okay, when someone's like telling me something bad, or they're like, yeah, and then, like, and that's why I'm not gonna come, or whatever, I will... That was such a bad example. I will always just reply to anything anyone tells me. I will either say, famously, they're the same thing, so tomato, tomato, but I will say, such is life, or I will say, c'est la vie. And sometimes I will say them in a sentence. I go, well, you know what they say, such is life, so c'est la vie. Like, someone's like, you know, and then I accidentally bit down on the thing. I'll go, well, you know what, such is life, and c'est la vie. And you know what?
And that comes up in conversation so often.
People tell me that at least weekly. But whenever someone's like apologizing for something that they did or like whatever, you know, oh, well, c'est la vie. Or it has become such like a verbal tick for me that I just like, when I don't know what to say, you know how some people are like, that's crazy. Like, I'm just like, such is life. Such is life. My verbal ticks are Latin. What can I say? Is c'est la vie Latin? I don't know.
I think it's French, but actually probably Latin. I don't know. Don't ask me. I went to school for theater. Let's not talk about hard things.
We'll have someone fact check it later.
Yeah. Or you could even do like take it further. I don't know if this is really going to be that funny, but you could say c'est leve. C'est leve.
You know what they say? Shalava.
What is the one on TikTok that they do? It's like Poulez-vous or something like that. He's trying to say c'est la vie.
Oh my god, yeah. Or my favorite c'est la vie joke is in Easy A with Emma Stone, the love of my life, when she's talking to Penn Badgley and he goes, well, you know what they say, c'est la vie, and she goes, la vie. Get it? Say la vie. La vie.
La vie. Oh, and that does correlate to my old favorite, and that's just showbiz.
Yeah, back to your classic. And that's just showbiz.
And that's just showbiz.
I love Emma Stone. Let's get that on the pod.
I love the idea of you saying that after a breakup. If you just like really want to add a bit into the end of it, it's like, I'm so sorry for cheating on you. C'est la vie.
That is like probably how I reacted all of college. I cheated on you again. Well, so la vu.
So la vu.
I go, all right, so another one, such is life. Okay, my next bit is when someone is freaking out about something, and it usually should be something like stupid, like when a guy's like, oh my god, and then she like, you know, she like blah 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 blah, or a girl's like, yeah, and then he unfollowed me on Instagram. Like, it has to be like low level. Sorry. Me screaming on the pod. My neighbors are like, normally she doesn't wake up until 1 p.m. Okay. Anyway, someone saying something stupid, and I go, wow, okay, well, at least you're being cool about it.
At least you're being super level-headed about the whole thing.
Well, it seems like this isn't bothering you at all, so awesome.
Yeah, and you're handling this so well.
And I love it when it's something so stupid. Like, I would never do it when someone's like actually having a hard time, but like when it's something, you know, it's like, wow, well, at least, you know what? Very cool reaction on your part.
But at the end of the day, you're doing great.
Yeah. Well, I bet they didn't even realize that you were upset because you're being really cool about it.
Kate, oh my god, your bits are so good today.
Okay, what else? Do you think I'm hot? Do you think I'm pretty? Do you think I'm cute? And say more.
And I think it's a super cool trend how you rip your pants. I think that's also really cool.
Oh my god. Shut up, you.
Your bits are
all right, and here's my last one. Drum roll. Okay. This one I always do when I'm in a group and someone's like, oh my god, I just heard the craziest thing. And then they pause. I go, okay, well, you know, please share with the class. I love saying share with the class when anyone's like, yeah, and then, he told me a crazy secret, or like I did the craziest thing, and they don't have intentions of saying it.
And you're like,
well, you know what? Come on, share with the class.
share with class.
Show and tell. Show and tell. Show and tell.
I
just long for academia, so I'm just pushing my professor agenda.
Yes.
Share with the class. Share with the class, why don't you?
Oh, come on. Don't I like using that for if somebody like has a piece of gum and they share it with only one person. I go, come on, share with class.
Ooh, what was that? What'd you just pull out of your bag? Share with the class, show and tell. Let's do it.
Or if you can tell two people are like whispering and they're like in some juicy goss and they're not sharing with the class, I'm like, come on, share with the class. Let's go.
Yeah,
whatever you can
really
say to
crazy.
her, you can say to
you can say to us. Yeah, deciding for other people that the secret could be public. Whatever you can say to her, you can say in front of me.
Yeah. You can say in front of all of us. In fact, we all want to know. Share with the class.
In fact, I actually have a microphone in my purse.
and Kate and I are famously known for keeping our podcast mics in our purse.
You never know when you're gonna need to podcast. Yeah, I carry all this equipment with me everywhere. Yep. I carry a ring light, I carry a backdrop, I carry a backdrop holder, I carry a mic stand, I carry a microphone. I keep going. I'm like, do you see how hard it is to podcast?
You're like, I'm in the middle of Times Square right now.
Live from Times Square. A new bit just dropped. So those are all my bits, and so help me if I say those in front of you and you are like, oh my god, you said that on the pod, I will cut your hair off. Okay? Stop saying that to me. It makes me embarrassed.
That's a good threat. I like that one.
Yeah, I will cut all your hair off.
Kate, God, those bits are so good. I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
compete.
I have a podcast.
I'm like, let's just end it there. We don't have to do.
I'm like, okay, thanks for listening. Subscribe, like, comment, text us. We're pretty.
I have you relinquished?
I relinquished my turn.
Okay, here we go. I'm a fraud. I'm a fake and I'm a fraud, and most of my bits are not my bits, but bits that other people have shared with me that I've just started using lately, and I've asked them permission to put them on the pod. And I just
please,
they're so
share
funny.
with the class.
Okay, fine. I will.
I'll allow it.
Call back. That's comedy. Okay. So my friend, I was on the phone with her and we were trying to find her apartment. We were going over to her place for dinner and we were looking for her and we couldn't find her. I was like, okay, where are you? And she's like, okay, yeah, just like look for the hot person. And I thought that was so funny. So now I have started to do it whenever you're calling someone and trying to find them. Just on the phone be like, yeah, no, I'm like the really hot one. Yeah, you should see me.
I'm the one with the best body on the block.
I'm the one everyone's swarming around because I'm so gosh darn beautiful.
Sorry, I'm just taking selfies with a couple of fans. So if you see kind of like a mob, that's me.
And that, thank you to Jane for sharing that. Jane, you were so funny, and that made me. Thanks, Jane. That made me giggle. No, I'm the hot one. You should see me. I'm the hot one.
Nope. Look. There I am, the hot one.
Yep. Oh, you see me? Yep. It's because I'm so hot. Okay. The next one I have is perfect for August. Hello, we're in August. Yay. And you can really only
do air and rust on your door. Never have I ever before. Yeah.
Taylor Swift? What? We can't afford you. We can't afford you on this pod.
Yeah, she gives back.
So it's like great for August and September to use this bit. So I guess it is a niche bit. But it's like if anyone's like talking about a movie or a book or a song or anything going on right now that's like blowing up, and the other person goes, oh, I actually haven't seen that / listened to that or read that. You in return say, you haven't? That was on the summer reading. You gotta get with it. That's on our list.
Have you not checked the class page?
We're about to be back at school. That was on the summer reading. Come on.
Well, you're gonna fail the pop quiz.
And my dear friend Emily said that, and that made me giggle. Thank you, Emily.
I used to love those summer reading challenges where if you do certain things, you get certain prizes from the public library.
Oh yeah.
Loved.
Oh yeah.
Loved it.
Loved it. Okay. Okay, this one is one that Anhelm just did that made me laugh. We got in a car accident. Sorry, Kate, I forgot to tell you that.
What the fuck? Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It was just like a little fender bender type thing. This lady, older woman, was not paying attention and just nicked Angel at like the front of his car on the passenger
And that's why
side.
we don't let women drive.
And okay. Anyway, so so now his car, like his front headlight on the passenger side is just like all messed up. But he's getting it all fixed by the insurance, which is great. But the other day he pointed at it and he goes, "Hey, was that always like that?" That made me laugh so hard. And so I think that you can use that with like anything. Like if you have some sort of like physical ailment, you can be like, "Hey, was I always like this? Did I always have freckles like this? Are these new?" Yeah.
I bought it like that.
Yeah. And I just thought that was
That's
so
just
funny.
that's just so I can tell it apart in the parking lot. It was getting hard for me to figure out which one was mine.
This is from Danny, my little sister. Love you, Dan. She suggested this, and it's when you're walking towards a person, and ideally it's somebody that you know. I don't think that you should do this to a stranger, but it would be pretty
But
funny.
we don't make the rules, so do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. Actually, don't do this, and don't say that we told
You
you
have
to
free
do
will.
this. We'll allow it. So you're walking towards a person, and it's like when you do that shuffle, and you're like, "Well," and you're not sure which side you're gonna take. You just go in for the hug. And you're like, which way are you going? Okay. And then you just hug them. And then you like
embrace them.
And then you shuffle around and then walk away. That's always a great way to end an embarrassing just with
physical touch.
With physical touch, with unwarranted actually don't
physical touch.
Yeah, sorry. Definitely don't do that to a stranger, but I think it would be kind of funny. Those are my favorite bits of lately, but none of them are my own. I just think that they're so funny, and my friends are so funny, and we definitely want to hear your guys' bits. So please,
who's your funniest friend?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Will Arnett.
Oh, that tingles down my spine. It feels so good to hear his name.
It's a one-sided friendship for sure, but still my funniest.
Weird. Mine's two-sided.
Mine's actually three-sided, but there's another person involved.
Oh, got to love it. You guys, another episode in the books. I think this is my favorite episode we've ever recorded. Is that crazy?
This is so good. Oh, your bits are so good, Kate.
We love you so MF much. I am so happy every time I receive a text, a DM, anything that people say that they enjoy the pod. Makes our days, makes our lives.
Yes.
We miss you. We love you. I would kiss you all if I could, but, mono.
But, time. Time is money. You can pay me to kiss you.
And that's prostitution. Love you, Petra.
Love you, Catherine. Bye.